Hey everyone, Ben Sesar here, and today I want to continue the dialogue for those of you still reaching out to me in hopes of finding answers about how to take either their career or their playing to the next level. So, in this video, I want to talk about what it means to find your voice. Now, let me start by giving you my definition of what I believe an artist is or should be. Simply put, an artist is someone who has something to say. An artist is a communicator, and as musicians, we communicate our thoughts and emotions through our instruments. Now, in today's music industry, I find that the only people which tend to be recognized as artists are singers, and everyone else simply fades into the background. I'd like to think that part of my success over the years is due to the fact that I don't subscribe to this paradigm. Even when playing someone else's parts, I believe musicians, sidemen, or whatever you want to call them, are obligated to speak in their own voice. And I want to challenge all of you out there to rise to your potential and recognize the impact you can have on yourself and others simply by waking up to this concept. Now, what do I mean when I talk about finding your voice? Your voice is the genetic makeup of all your musical influences combined with the emotions and life experiences centered around those influences. Your voice deals less with what you play and is more about how you play. For instance, I know drummers who say more with one note than those who sit there blistering licks around the kit for 10 minutes, literally saying nothing other than perhaps that they're starved for attention. Okay, finding and knowing your voice is the difference between showing an audience who you are without ever having to verbalize and simply standing on a stage playing or singing parts that you learn for a performance. Now, if you're still not sure where you stand in all this, here are some ways to bring more awareness to finding and staying true to your voice. Think about what got you into music and playing in the first place. How old were you? What was some of the first music that turned you into a die-hard fan? What songs conjured up emotion or defined events in your life? Try to harness the emotion in each of these memories and use this as fuel to play. In doing so, you'll open up new and deep connections between you and your audience. You'll also discover that music becomes less about right and wrong and more about sincere or insincere. Instead of trying to get people's attention or prove something, you'll transition into playing without pressures or expectation. Now, for those of you overthinkers out there, try this. Prepare or over-prepare before, let go and enjoy during, and save the analyzing for after. Never analyze during a performance. Your energy should be directed outwards at all times, not inwards. My main concern is that I see a trend in music which seems to undervalue the significance of a genuine statement. As it stands today, the music business evolved from a time when success was gained as a byproduct of true artistic expression. In other words, artistry came first, success second. Now, it seems like success is a virtue on its own and artistry is slowly being pushed to the side. In our quest for fame and fortune, we're forsaking the one thing that made music larger than life in the first place, our voice. If you have a voice, I urge you to use it. If you don't, I urge you to find it. Either way, I appreciate you taking the time to listen, and until next time, take care.